Level 1. Campanero. Lookout. You are 13 years old. You live in a shack with a tin roof on one of the hills of Medellín. Your father is gone. Either he was killed or he abandoned you. Your mother works 14 hours a day and earns $50 a month. That is Colombia's minimum wage at the time. One day, the man of the guy everyone in the neighborhood calls El Patrón show up. They offer you a deal, along with a bunch of other randomly selected kids. Sit on the street corner. Watch for the police. If the police come, whistle. In return, you get $20 a week, half of your mother's monthly salary. Now you are a campanero, the watcher, the one who wants. The job is simple. Watch, signal, keep your mouth shut. You carry a walkie-talkie. Sometimes you just use signals. You watch out for civilian cars, especially the ones with tinted windows. You make a mistake. One night you fall asleep and miss a raid. 3 cartel members get caught because of you. They do not punish you. They just catch you. If it happens again, we'll find your mother. You do not sleep anymore. Your earnings between $15 and $25 a week. The risk: if the police catch you, juvenile detention. If you make a mistake, death. Your life expectancy. You don't have much of one anyway. Most kids in your neighborhood don't even make it to 20. Level 2. Messenger. You are 14 years old. You have been working as a campanero for a year without making a single mistake. Now they have noticed you. Delivering messages. The cartel never communicates in writing. Everything is verbal. You go to an address, memorize the sentence. You go to another address and repeat it. Sometimes you have to carry small packages. You are forbidden to ask what they are. If you try to open them secretly, you will die. You are learning to ride a motorbike. Yamaha DT125, the cartel's favorite model. Fast in narrow streets, invisible in traffic. This motorbike will be used for other jobs later on. You earn $40 a week. You buy night trainers for the first time in your life. Everyone in the neighborhood stares at you. Girls start noticing you. Your mom asks how you got the trainers. You say, I borrowed them from a friend. She doesn't believe you, but she keeps quiet anyway. One day, while delivering a package, the police stop you. You swallow the package. It contains 50 grams of cocaine. The police beat you up, but let you go. You will tell the cartel. They give you a $200 bonus. You have been proven your loyalty. Level 3. Chiquipato, street criminal. You are 15 years old. You no longer just deliver messages. You do small jobs. Theft, car theft, debt collection. They call you Chiquipato, small fry. One night, you rob a shop with 3 others. The shopkeeper resists. The boy next to you, the same age as you, stabs the man. The man doesn't die, but you smell blood for the first time. You can't hold back your stomach. The boy next to you laughs. You'll get used to it. You do get used to it. The cartel is watching you. Are you brave? Are you loyal? Do you follow orders? These are tests. Every night is an exam. You start earning $150 and $200 a month. You buy gold chains. You give money to your mother. You say, I'm working in construction. She cries, but she has to take the money. The rent is paid. The children around you start dying one by one. A friend is shot by the police. Another is killed by a rival gang. According to Human Rights Watch the reports, the child murder rate in Medellín increased by 566% between 1968 and 1991. You are a statistic, not dead yet, but time is ticking. Level 4. Sicario apprentice. You are 17 years old. You have survived 2 years as a chiquipato. Now they are calling you to the real job, Sicario training. You are taken to a farm outside Medellín. There are Israeli, British, and ETA mercenaries there. The cartel has hired them. You learn how to use weapons, the Beretta, 9mm, Mac-10, AK-47, target practice, close combat, surveillance techniques. But the real training comes with a mentor. An experienced Sicario teaches you the finer points of the job. Shoot for the head or the heart at close range. Run, don't look back. Your first kill assigned arrives. This is your first test. Either you kill or you get killed. The first murder pays $500. If you succeed, you are now Escario. No nekimos pasemilla. We weren't born to be seeds. That is the slogan of the era. Journalist Alonso Salazar writes a book with that title in 1991. It is the story of Medellín's young killers. They all say the same thing. I'll be dead by 22 or 23. That's why I'm living now. Level 5. Sicario. Hitman. You are 18 years old. You are now a full-time Sicario. Your salary is $600 a month, between 6 and 10 times Colombia's minimum wage. But the real money is the bonuses, between $2,000 and $4,000 for each hit. In Medellín, Sicarios have a signature method: 2 people on a motorbike, the driver and the gunman. They call you to barrilero, meaning The one sitting in the back. You ride the Yamaha DT 175. You disappear into the narrow streets. No one can catch you. Between 1989 and 1991, war breaks out. Pablo Escobar declares war on the police. The reward for each police officer killed, $100 to $5,000. Over 500 police officers are killed in just 2 years in Medellin alone. You are part of that number. You go to the Maria Auxiliadora church in Sabaneta. They call her the Virgin of the Hitman. You have your bullets blessed. You have your gun blessed. Then you go out to kill. This is not a contradiction for you. It's a ritual of survival. You buy a BMW 3 Series. You have a beautiful girlfriend. You sit at the VIP table in the nightclubs, gold chains, designer clothes, respect. But you sleep in a different place every night. If you stay in one place for more than 2 nights, you die. Your life expectancy. According to research, the average Sicario dies at 27. A Sicario speaking to Time magazine. We all know how it ends. The real question is when. Level 6. Sicario team member. You are 21 years old. The fact that you are still alive is a miracle in itself. You now manage a team of between 5 and 10 people. You set their targets and plan their operations. Escobar's chef Sicario is Popeye. He manages half of all the Sicarios. He will later confess to personally killing over 250 people and ordering 2,000 deaths. Under him is La Cuica. He joined the cartel at 12 years old and is now one of the most feared names. He will later serve 10 life sentences in the United States. Your job is no longer just pulling the trigger. You identify targets, conduct surveillance, plan escape routes. Sometimes you use bombs. Avianca Flight 203 was blown up with 107 people on board. The DAS building was bombed. The planners of these operations are on your level. You earn between 2,000 and 5,000 a month. You are invited to Hacienda Napoles, Escobar's 7,000 acre ranch. You swim in the pool, see jellyfish. You are at the center of the cocaine empire. But the people around you are dying, one by one. Pinina, one of the most trusted commanders, will be shot during a police raid at the age of 29. A former member speaking to PBS Frontline, a high-ranking member of the organization, not the boss, but the mid-level, was earning between $2 and $3 million a year. That's approximately 2,000 times Colombia's minimum wage. Level 7. Transporter. You are 23 years old. You survived as a Sicario and proved both your intelligence and your team management skills. Now they're offering you a different job, drug trafficking. The cartel has its own air force, 15 large planes, a Learjet, 6 helicopters, 30 pilots. American pilot Bear Seal, a man who also works for the CIA, transports between 1,000 and 1,500 kilos of cocaine in a single trip. He earns $500,000 per flight. You are not at that level, but you are part of the system. The rules are constantly changing. Norman's Cay in the Bahamas, Central America via Nicaragua, Panama with bribes, Mexico in collaboration with the Guadalajara cartel. Roberto Escobar, Pablo's brother, says they used at least 2 submarines for transport, wooden and fiberglass to evade radar. Each carried 2,000 kilos of cocaine per trip. The cocaine was hidden in ceramic tiles, tin cans. It was even chemically soaked into gins and then extracted. At its peak, the cartel was sending between 70 and 80 tons of cocaine to America per month. You are a small cog in this machine. You earn between 10,000 and 20,000 per month. The risk, if caught, 20 years in prison. If extradited to America, you will never get out. Level 8. Accountant. You are 25 years old. You went to university, economics or accounting. You could have had a normal life, but the cartel found you. You have no chance to refuse their offers. Plata o plomo. Silver or lead. The cartel's daily income is $70 million. That's very close to Colombia's entire economy. Roberto Escobar is the chief accountant. There are teams counting money in the warehouses. Just the rubber band expenses are $2,500 a month. There is so much cash during this period that 10% of the annual income, about $2 billion, is eaten by rats, gets waterlogged, moldy, or is forgotten where it was buried. In 2015, a farmer will find barrels buried on former cartel land worth $600 million. Your job is to launder this money. Methods. International banks such as BCCI, the Colombian Central Bank's sinister window. The unlimited dollars are exchanged without any questions asked. Front companies, football clubs, real estate, constructions, art trading, shell companies in Panama and Switzerland. You earn between $30,000 and $50,000 a month, but you know everything. That makes you dangerous. At this level within the cartel, knowledge is both power and a death sentence. Level 9. Regional Operator. You are 28 years old. You now manage a city or region. You have 5 and 10 cell leaders under you. Drug distribution, extortion, violence, It's all your responsibility. You may be working under the Oficina de Envigado, the Cartel Extortion and Debt Collection Center. Escobar established this office in the mid-1980s. Initially, it was actually an office in the Envigado town hall. They find anyone who uses the roads but doesn't pay and either collect the money or kill them. Businesses pay you taxes. A taco stands pay $500 a month, a pharmacy $2,000, a nightclub $10,000. If someone defaults, you bomb their shop. Next time, they pay double. You drive around in armored SUVs. You have bodyguards. You own property in 3 states. You carry a gold-plated gun. You have never fired it, but appearances matter. You tell your wife it's an import-export business. She doesn't ask questions. But the net is closing in. The DEA is tapping your phone. Now you speak in code. Meet face-to-face. Leave no written trail. Rival cartels, especially Cali, want you dead. The government wants to capture you as an example and parade you before the public. Even ambitious men within your own organization covet your seat. You sleep only 4 hours a night. You trust no one completely, not even your brother. Level 10. Senior Management. You are 32 years old. You are in the inner circle of the cartel. You either manage all operations in a region, coordinate international shipments, or oversee the financial empire. At this level, there are semi-autonomous family operations. Fernando Galeano and Gerardo Kiko Moncada control daily drug production, but you all pay Escobar a war tax. Initially, $250,000 a month, then $1 million. In 1992, Escobar believes they are disloyal. In La Catedral, the prison he had built for himself, a so-called prison with a nightclub, sauna, jacuzzi, and football pitch. He personally beats Galeano to death with a pool cue. He also has Moncada killed. Even at this level, no one is safe. The Ochoa brothers' total fortune was $6 billion. Rodriguez Gacha made $1 billion in less than 10 years. They bought quarter of Colombia's prime agricultural land, 12 million acres. In Gacha's stronghold of Pacho, a third of the adult population was on his payroll. Mansion with private armies, training camps, escape tunnels. But you can't live a normal life with your family. You can't go to your daughter's birthday. It is too dangerous. You can't visit your mother's grave. Snipers might be waiting. You live in a golden cage. You kept every call under 30 seconds. American signal intelligence can't pinpoint your location in that time. You know that. Everyone knows that. But one night, your wife calls. Your daughter's being taken to hospital. Her fever won't break. The doctors are saying something, but your wife is crying. She can't explain. Calm down. Tell me, you say. Which hospital? Which doctor? What did they say? You talk for 2 minutes. Those 2 minutes were enough. When the Colombian Special Forces broke down your door, you still had the phone in your hand. Behind you was a 15-year career, from campanero to senior management. Ahead of you were only concrete walls. America is demanding your extradition. Colombia is agreeing. ADX Florence, the world's most secure prison. 23 hours in a cell, 1 hour in the yard. No windows. You had billions. Now you have 4 concrete walls.